When someone lies, the brain often treats the situation as a threat because they be like, will they believe me? Will I get caught? Should I remember this story or not? So the body will activate a stress response, which means the nervous system is going to increase the heart rate, the breathing rate, sweating, muscle tension. That's why you find liars fidgeting and sweating and avoiding eye contact and getting headaches. Also, the brain be working harder cognitively. When you tell the truth, your brain just retrieves information, but when you're lying, your brain has to reconstruct something, construct something or build it, has to invent details, to monitor face expression of who you are lying to, control the tone of your voice, predict the other person's reaction, remember previous lies, and avoid contradictions, and constantly ask, does this sound believable? This requires heavy activity from the prefrontal cortex, which is the part in your brain that's responsible for planning, working memory, and decision making and self control. So when you lie, your brain is essentially multitasking under pressure, and the harder the lie to maintain, the more exhausting it becomes, the more constant stress it creates on your brain and on your body, which means more reduced focus, wrecked sleep, mental fatigue, and make emotional regulation harder. Do you know what constant stress can do to your body? It destroys it. It weakens it. Weaken the immune system. That's why you find people who were constantly stressed in their lives getting autoimmune diseases, getting cancers after that. I want you to answer yourself, and please answer me in the comments. Whatever was the benefit that you're getting from lying to other people, whatever was the benefit they are giving you after that lie, do you think it's worth having a cancer? Do you think it's worth having an autoimmune disease? Do you think those people that you are lying to are worth getting your health damaged? Are those people worth being sick for? Is the lie that you built worth being sick for? Is that lie worth being constantly mentally fatigued by it? I doubt that anyone would say yes. I doubt that you would say yes. When you phrase the question like that, like, is the lie worth your life? I doubt that you would say yes. Unless you would die for those people who you are lying to. I don't think so. But the deeper damage comes from emotional conflict. Because your nervous system is built to scan for inconsistency. When your actions are going to constantly conflict your beliefs, your values, your morals, your identity, your brain is gonna live cognitive dissonance, which is psychological tension that is created because of internal contradiction. You say one thing and you feel another and you do another thing. And your brain hates unresolved things because one of his main jobs is prediction and stability. That's why when your internal word becomes contradicted and inconsistent, you can stay in a low-grade stress response. That stress constantly raising cortisol, with raising inflammation, digestive problems, muscle tension, faster mental exhaustion, anxiety symptoms, and that can also make your body stay in a hypervigilant state, which means you are scanning and alert all the time. Did someone find out? My story was good or not? Was I convincing enough? Did I make sense? Am I suspicious? Even when nothing is happening, your nervous system can be still scanning for threats. The body does not separate between psychological stress and physiological stress as much as people think. If the brain believes that you are under threat, it doesn't matter if it's social threat, fear of exposure, emotional threat, the body still reacts biologically. So don't lie even to yourself. To not create this cognitive dissonance, to not create internal contradiction. Act according to your identity, to who you believe you are. Do not say my morals are such and then do something else. That's just gonna conflict you internally. Don't say I'm a high achiever person and then act lazy all the day. Choose the identity that you want and act according to it. And honestly, if you are in an environment that pressures you to lie and to be something else that you are not, or something else that you don't want to be, then you better get out of it. What are you doing there? The healthy place for you to be in is the place where you relax, where you be you, without judgments. The place that forces you to be someone else will just limit you, but the place that lets you be free to express yourself however you want will make you flourish and be creative. Now I have to say that when someone lies once and he be calm about it, rarely something will happen physiologically, but the problem happens when someone is constantly lying, constantly being stressed and afraid of exposure, constantly manipulating other people. Eventually, the lie will become more exhausting than telling the truth. And no one and no benefit that you're going to get. No person on earth deserves you wrecking your body over them, deserves you being constantly stressed over them. Remember that. And as always, I love you and I see you tomorrow in a new video.